and anointed and divine. And we are very, very blessed to have Rosalind bring for us these beautiful, beautiful creations that we can join in this worship tonight and get ready for the feast. And now I'm going to call on David Bogenreiff. We're going to take an offering, and David is going to introduce it. Are you going to give us a trumpet solo?
Why don't you start the offering and then I'll play?
Okay, that would be great, David. Great. And I also want to mention our very gifted and talented dancer who has that ability to inspire us and get us all moving and fill our hearts and our feet with absolute joy. So, Matt's going to take around the trumpet and we'll call on David to
that Rosalind has, I have to brag on Rosalind. Okay, Rosalind was my landlord, then she became my friend, and then we became colleagues in ministry. We've been ministering together about 12 years. I love her music. I'm also an actress, so it gives me an opportunity to really feel it out. It's very theatrical, her music. It's beautiful, and she's a rarity. She comes from, if I can say, Australia, but she locked herself in with Hebrew speakers, and she is a fluent Hebrew speaker. And I think that that's rare to come from, other than, the Ukraine or Russia, where they come here and they have to learn, because they don't necessarily have English. But I love Rosalind's music, and so her music is available over there. David is going to handle that, our wonderful trumpet player. We have joint projects together, and with Ed Vincent, poet, author, and then I have other projects. So we have music, and we have DVDs. And I also just want to mention that many of you have been coming over the years to our concerts, and have been praying with us. We prayed for 10 and a half years, and we now have a prophetic worship dance center in the state of Israel, and it's the only one, and it's the one that we've been praying in. And I wanted to let you know that we finally have it. There's one flyer left where you can take my card, and you can contact me. Anyway, we're going to do is it time for another root dance, or is Lesley time? It's introduction time. Okay.
Thanks, Peter. And so we come to our final section, which Ross has called Saved from Ultimate Disaster by His Grace and Favor. Jeremiah wrote the book of Lamentations to express his grief at the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple by the Babylonians. Yet even with his heart broken by the events he witnessed, he still had a message of hope for his people and for us. This is the reason for his hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. How wondrous is this chesed, this divine love. Although we've grieved him 1,000 times, yet it renews itself unceasingly with every dawn. With every new stage of our earthly journey, we need fresh supplies from the bounty of our God. Even though at the setting of the sun we may be beleaguered by hostile legions, God's new mercy awaits us at the break of day, and we see the dreaded foe drowned along the shore, and we hear again exquisite strains of peace, as if a nightingale were pouring out its melody in our hearts. We live in a time of increasing tumult in the world. We see acts of terror, rumors of war, witness moral confusion, racial conflicts, anti-Semitism. There are those in our midst who are suffering in different ways: family troubles, illness, financial care, loneliness. The list is very long. What the world needs from us, from the church, is our transcendent joy in the Lord, even in the midst of sorrow. They need to learn of the crucified and risen Christ, who desires to embrace them in love with his scarred hands and feet. And they need the fathomless rock of God's word under their feet. So, this is where we find ourselves at this hour, lifting our eyes and our hearts to heaven. Despite the difficulties we might be facing, we are called to look up, cast our vision beyond our present challenges, where he who was begotten before the morning star and all the stars of heaven, Christ, mighty and immortal, shines upon all creatures more brightly than the sun. I want to finish with the words of a medieval rabbi, Yaakov HaChassid. From the fragments of broken dreams, he builds a bed for restful sleep. From the fragments of broken hope, he builds a bridge to a better land. From the fragments of our broken lives, he builds a shelter to keep us safe. And from the fragments of my broken heart, I will build an altar to God.